Hey, bitch! Don't you forget my money next time. If you do, I'm gonna shove this Coke can straight up your fucking ass. No, don't you fucking look at me like that. You get the fuck out of here. Get your ass on that street. Goddamn fucking trick.
Alright, what? Yeah! What do we got here? Battlefield 3? Yes! This is what I'm talking about, motherfuckers. Check this shit out! Yeah! Alright, now, you have to understand some shit going down here. This game is the shit. I've already said that like 5 times. So that I can reiterate to all you Call of Duty faggots what you're missing out on. And in fact, if you play Call of Duty, just shut this shit off right now. You are not up to par. You cannot possibly understand what's going on here. Do you understand? All this shit going on right now is controlled by people. This is not pre-scripted. I am controlling this helicopter. I'm going to insert my squad into an area to take over an objective. You fuckers can't possibly comprehend this if you play Call of Duty. Why? Because you're a goddamn kid. It's like Call of Duty's Care Bear, and then like Battlefield 3 is for the men with the huge fucking ball sacks. So what you gotta do is you gotta grab your mouse with one hand and grab your ball sack with the other hand and fucking just go to town, motherfuckers. Look at this shit. You don't do this in Call of Duty. This does not happen, okay? This is all real people doing this shit on a scale that Call of Duty players will never understand. Now, I know I'm bashing on Call of Duty a lot, but fuck Call of Duty, man. You can suck my nuts, bitch. You got a problem with that, Call of Duty bitches? Little Care Bear PvP motherfuckers. Go back to World of Warcraft where you belong. Well, real men play this game. Alright, alright, alright. I'm bashing a lot on Call of Duty, but that game is a piece of shit. Alright, so here we go. Alright now, alright, this game is awesome, okay? Is it a return to what we loved in Battlefield 2? For the most part, yes. And of course, there's a lot of shit that's better. We obviously have the addition of airplanes are back now. You know, helicopters was in Battlefield Bad Company 2, blah, blah, blah. There's a lot of shit that's been added. Okay, check this shit out. Battlefield Bad Company 2, for most people probably don't know, it was like a watered down Battlefield game, alright? Here, we got Prone again. We have 64 players, alright? One of the things you will notice, however, is the lack of the commander, which is kind of a cop-out in my opinion, because DICE said they couldn't figure out how to get it in the game, which I call bullshit on. That they thought for like 2 seconds maybe they could have like figured out some new integral, you know, gameplay experiences that they could have done with the commander. I mean, I'm not gonna hate, I'm not gonna get into it. It is a sore spot with me because it was a very interesting and unique gameplay item in Battlefield 2 that is now missing in 3, but whatever. I'll fucking move on. A lot of the new stuff also comes with the fact that you get a shit ton of, I don't want to call them perks because that alludes to Call of Duty 3, and that's not quite what goes on in this game. But you do get to customize your soldier with obviously a ton of new fucking guns and stuff. There's 4 classes in this game. This is a team-based game, and that's important. It differentiates itself that way from most of the games on the market nowadays, who are very obsessed with basically just being Call of Duty clones. Now, I can't say that this game isn't influenced by Call of Duty in some respect. I'm looking at you, single player piece of shit, which I'm not even going to put in this game. Let me just tell you about the single player for 2 seconds while you watch multiplayer footage. Look, I know I was drunk when I filmed this shit, so if it's not that interesting, I'm sorry. You know, I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. You don't like it, you can just suck my balls. Anyway, single player sucks. I don't know who is anybody that gives an award for the single player campaign in Battlefield 3 is just a retard. I mean, it's like somebody like walked up to this guy and like just like shoved their fingers up their anus and like twiddled them around, was all, and the guy was like, I love it, it's the fucking best campaign ever, ah! And that's what happened. Okay, that's what's going on with the people who enjoy the single player campaign. I know people are finishing the campaign simply for the trophies, achievements, whatever, and that's fine. Oh yeah, another problem is that for some weird reason you have to use Origin on the PC, which is okay, but there's still no achievements built into that piece of shit. So yeah, we don't get achievements on the PC. So you know what, you guys got that, you console motherfuckers. You guys can eat a dick on that. But I got DirectX 11, so you can eat a dick on that. Alright. Obviously, you got vehicles and shit. I've been showing you vehicles and everything once again. This is overall the competition. The vehicles are done well. You get to see shit, like, you know, it's very tactile here. And by that I mean, like, you know, when shit hits bumps and everything, I mean, you feel it, dude. Your screen goes everywhere. It's like the game is not there to cater to your happiness and trying to keep the camera still. It's trying to give you more of a taste of what it would be like in the vehicles themselves, which is nice. It can be annoying, you know, you're driving and shit and you're bumping around, you can't see shit, but whatever. Alright, now there's 2 main kinds of gameplay modes in this game. There's Conquest and there's Rush. Rush is obviously left over from Battlefield Bad Company. It's not a bad gameplay. I don't prefer it, but it's nice. It's a nice addition. The only problem with Rush is that Rush, I feel, and a lot of the maps actually, not a lot of the maps, but you can get sucked into like one-way sides where it's almost impossible for the other team to actually advance. It's, I don't know, you know, whatever. It's what it is. So beyond that, unfortunately, and I would have loved to have seen new game styles. There aren't any, but that's okay. The action in this game is obviously fast and insane. The teamwork in the game is hit or miss. One of the problems with this game is like 64 players just like almost isn't enough. For example, I play a medic a lot of the times, and if you're a support class in general, you know, you're out there giving ammo or trying to revive and shit, you're not always hanging around your squad and everything or other people simply because the maps can be a little too large. It's almost like we should have bumped it up to like, you know, 256 players. I know that's probably not possible given our, you know, current restrictions and shit, but that would have been more like in the realm of realism. I mean, probably would have been dying more maybe. I don't know. Anyways, woulda, shoulda, couldas. I don't give a fuck. I'm still having fun. The game is the shit, and I'm enjoying it. I haven't had a lot of time to play. Obviously, you see my shit rank right now because I've had other things to do, like pimping out that bitch over there who needs to give me my fucking coat. Yeah, fuck you, bitch. Anyway, she'll get it. Don't worry. Yeah, and I lost. Yeah, fuck you. You know what? You guys over here judging and shit. You judge these nuts. You could judge me all over. I'm gonna judge your face, bitch. When I fuck. Look, okay. It's all right, guys. It's okay. At least you're not playing Call of Duty. Ah!